scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another video. So we're back in the house of scrap doing our scrapbooking, housekeeping and fix and file where necessary. We are on album 7 of 2018, and in this album is all the layouts for the rest of 2018 except for Christmas layouts. 31 pages here. The next album for 2018, the final album 2018, is the Christmas layouts for Christmas 2018. Some of the layouts were created in 2018 and some were created at the beginning of 2019, but they're all in that album. So when I come to do 2019 and give you the total number of layouts of 2019, that will include any layouts that related to Christmas 2018. But I won't show you to them in 2019 because I would have already showed you to them at the end of 2018. So it's a bit confusing, complicated. This is the album for today. So it's a black vinyl We Are Memory Keepers album, and there were 31 layouts in this album. Layout number 1 is this Stonehenge layout. So it's a red textured cardstock frame with a panel of red textured cards across the centre and some torn tracing paper. So I've got filled corner here with some glitter domes and a little chipboard piece giving you the date, and I've just stamped on there the stones. And then I've got a chipboard piece, glittered piece here, a glittered bow, and the title in grey foam. And this is that alphabet set that I told you about, that I got separate packets, and you can probably see that these colours here look different to these colours here. That's what annoyed me about those packs, because the different packs had different shading. So when we went to Stonehenge, it was the anniversary year, so it was 100 years since the stones had been donated to the nation by the landowner. So that was in 2018, and this is just me with a selfie with the stones in the background there. So just a 4x6 photo, 2 Project Live cards, and then all the other bits and pieces there. Another layout with a framed red textured cardstock framed on 2 sides again here, pattern paper. This is a musical note themed tissue paper, chipboard red glitter alpha there, and this is that lovely 1950s thickers alpha there. 2 large wood pieces here with twine through them. Lots of layered pattern paper, a tag here with a ring reinforcer, some layering here, 4x6 photo, and then this is that same alpha as here. So this was in Salisbury. We went to Salisbury because we knew that the theatre there in Salisbury had got a plaque dedicated to Buddy Holly and the Crickets, because they performed there in 1958 with the on their tour, their UK tour, and I don't think there's anywhere else that's got, I don't know, there may be other places that've got a plaque in memory, or you know, acknowledging that, but we knew about this one, so yeah, we wanted to go as we were in the area on our little holiday. And it's an amazing building, and it's been converted into a cinema now. So yeah, that's that one. And then this is my trip to Bath with my friends. So this is a green textured cardstock framing, a grey textured cardstock, same foam alpha here. 3 little clusters of glitter domes there, doily, piece, some vellum pieces here, a bit more title here, Bamboo Fox piece or Bamboo Fox type piece here, and a wood piece. So yeah, this is just me at the Roman Baths in Bath. Stunning place to visit, as you can imagine. So this is the Jane Austen Museum, having a little bit of fun. I think I've got a few layouts on here. So black textured cardstock and then a frame pattern paper, puffy title here, some buttons, some wood pieces, some lace, ribbon, which is quite apt I think for that period of time, isn't it? Large doily, and then I think this looks like I've added the ticket here, so I've stapled the ticket, entrance ticket, onto the layout, which is a nice thing to do, isn't it? And then just a little bit of layering for this 4x6 photo. This is Bath again on the Red Bus tour. So take red pattern paper on the back, and I'm pretty sure that's like a snowflake type pattern. I think it was a Christmas paper. And then this map type paper here, which may be Chamel. Tag puffy, little Union Jack puffy heart there. White puffy alpha, little puffy London bus there, you can see that. And then I've got another puffy London bus here. Glitter domes filling the corners there, some house street themed pattern paper, which was an 8x8 paper pad. Another London Bus puffy there. Even though they're London buses, this was not London, this was Bath. But I always like to go on the red bus tour, you know, when you go to a new city in this country anyway. I'm not sure about other places, but there's always like a different tours that you can do around the city, and I like doing the red bus one. And then this is just a selfie that I took on the bus, and this came from like a notepad pattern paper. This paper came from like a notepad, and it was Kath Kidston. This is again at that museum. So black textured cardstock, yellow pattern paper, another large doily, some black glitter dome pieces there, some a layered tag piece here that I think my lovely friend Moira created for me, because I didn't do that, I'm sure. Little heart acrylic piece there, and a little enamel dot. That black puffy alpha again, some little stickers here, buttons, another tag here, buttons, phrase stickers, 2 4x6 photos layered. And I'm just saying that we had some fun with the props at the Jane Austen Centre, and then meeting Mr. Darcy was the highlight, of course. So that's me just being a little bit silly there. This is a layout about pumpkins at Arata Barnes here on the island. You would have seen some layouts featuring those before. Just a selfie that I took. So this is purple pattern paper, another pattern paper on the top. Some vellum pieces, some ribbon, lots of ribbons here, a doily, tag, vellum again, 4x6 photo layered onto this textured cardstock, enamel dots here, more ribbon, and one of those little hearts as well that says cute on it. This is that thick as glitter title that I use a lot. Some puffies here and some more enamel dots and puffy stars spread about the page. This is my friends and I. So this is the day I went to Bath. So this is me and my friends in Bath. So this is textured cardstock, some die cut pieces here, feathers, frames I've used here, filling the corners again. So this is where I've done a similar thing to what I like to do, is a lower right placement of the photo cluster. And I've actually done 3 frames here, haven't I? And I've got like Project Life tack cards or cutter parts inside them. That's a wood, a button, some glitter domes here, and just layered pattern papers with this wood piece. And yeah, just a little bit of journaling at the bottom there, just saying that we met in Bath for a change. I don't think we'd met there before, because we all live in different parts of the country. And yeah, we try and find like a place that we can meet. This is Stonehenge again, so patterned paper layered onto patterned paper. I love this striking plaid type pattern paper here. That grey foam alpha again. I've done some stapling on this layout. Project Life type cards, 2 4x6 photos, a wood piece here. Little clusters of glitter domes and foam pieces from that alphabet set. Just saying that Stonehenge was awesome. It would have been a bit better if they were more dog friendly, but we managed. Phrase stickers, chipboard please. Yeah, the dogs were not allowed on the little shuttle bus that took you down to the stones. Although it was supposed to be dog friendly, when we got there they wouldn't let you go on the bus with the doggies. And Elvis was, you know, not a young doggy. He was okay. I can't remember how far it was, but we were able to walk down there anyway and back again with a rest in between. But yeah, he was not a young doggy, and we were a little bit disappointed, especially as we were members of English heritage. This is a white textured cardstock with ink splatter. Looks as though that's a acetate piece with that love written on there. Some die cut pieces, a doily, die cut button, one of those hearts again that must have come in a pack. Very small white foam alpha there for the title. This is an 8x8 piece from a paper pad. And this is like looks like it's a 6x8 piece from a paper pad. There's a tiny little die cut piece there that says splash. I don't know if you can see that. It's very tone on tone. 3 buttons here, tag, phrase stickers, another little flat sticker there, and some twined around that pattern paper there. And then buttons again, and I've just said that we always like to go to the beach event on the 1st of October. It's the anniversary of when we met, and it's also when dogs are allowed on the beaches again for the winter. We were a few days later this year. Glorious day, fond memories of Billy. We had Buddy with us this time, of course. So yeah, that was just going down to the beach there, which we really like to do. I'm wondering whether this was some sort of tone on tone challenge or something. Not sure, don't recall. I'm just going to see if I can sort out that sunshine coming through. I think that's a bit better for you. It's a little bit darker for me in here, but I think it's better for you. Pattern paper with a frame, a grey texture cardstock frame, and as you can see there, the placement was not very good. It's a little bit skewy. That foam alpha again. Pattern paper, Project Life cards. I think I must have drawn around a die cut piece, a metal die or something, and then I've done. I've placed it on the page and done texture through it, and then I've sort of drawn around it, I think, to create that little piece there. Puffy hearts, glitter domes, glitter domes, glitter domes. And this is a tag from a template that I've got, and then I've done, oh, this is actual stitching. It's not even faux stitching. I've done actual stitching. Oh, that must have been a challenge, else I wouldn't have done that. I set an eyelet into that tag there and some baker's twine, and then Buddy made himself comfortable in the wash basket. He is such a character. I think I was lucky for him, but I found him on the lying on the washing in the wash basket, and that is actually one of the beds that one of the doggy beds. So yeah, that's where I found him. Teal coloured texture cardstock, 8x8 pattern paper pebbles. Another piece of pattern paper there, a large tag here. I think I had a packet of those. Oh, I remember those. I'd forgotten about those. Baker's twine set in there. Some glitter domes scattered around. Punched out stars. I've done some clusters here, haven't I? So I've done punched circles, punched stars, and glitter domes in those little clusters, and a little banner piece there. And this is one of those cheap titles that I got from the cheap shop. Stamped heart there. Just written Buddy on there, some puffy stars, phrase sticker, and another tag sticking out here with some twine. And yeah, looks like it was some kind of sketch that I was following. And 2 3x4 photos of little Bud on the beach there. Then I've stamped Ventnor here as well, which is where we were. Beer on buses, so that's an event that happens here on the island with vintage buses and the pubs and everything on the island. You can hop on and off the vintage buses and go to the pubs and things. So brown texture cardstock, pattern paper, 8x8 scalloped sheet here, 6x8 sheet here, layered photo. So I think we'd been on to the mainland actually, and we'd missed the first day, and we were coming back, and we saw the bus coming the other way, so I just took the photo because we were in the classic car going back home. I think we were doing the event the next day. So yeah, it's just kind of nice to capture that photo. So gold mirror card here with a map type layered piece, pattern paper, plus some more pattern papers. Travelogue. We went to the mainland on the Saturday for the Eddie Cochran night. We saw plenty of buses. We managed to get home on Sunday in time for a few hours. Okay, so yeah, we'd come back on a Sunday, and we must have gone home and then gone out again, I think. That cheap alpha set there, some star puffies here. Glitter domes, a stamped image here, a stamped banner piece there, and I've written event on there. I mean, I've stamped event into that banner piece there. And we've got, this was our little holiday on the mainland that we went on. We went to Exbury Gardens, and they had a little train and everything there. So this is blue textured cardstock with vellum, lots of layering here, different vellum and textured card and things. Pre-printed tag there from a set. The train ride at Exbury was fun. So I've cut out these clouds, probably from Chamel paper, and blue chipboard glitter alpha, and a bramble fox piece here. So a mixed title there. Little clusters here of puffy stars, puffy crosses, and little glitter domes. And then I've actually stapled again here. I don't think I've stapled them actually because it's quite thick. I've stuck down the tickets that we purchased for the train ride. Brown texture cardstock pattern paper framed again. 3 3x4 photos of Bud. Gold mirror card. Another layer of pattern paper, and then the photos are layered onto pattern paper framed. Gold doily. Little 3 clusters here of stars, sequins. Puffy stars and sequins. Project Life card here with some thread twined around it. A little flare piece that my lovely friend Maurice sent to me with Buddy on it. Chipboard piece. And that just looks like that's a nice photo of Buddy in the garden, taken in the garden. This is Elvis. So this is purple, kind of aubergine or purple textured cardstock. Craft title here, thickers, puffy stars, puffy hearts. 2 photos of Elvis, and actually I think I said before that when I do a portrait photo and a landscape photo, I normally do it like this, which I do, but on this occasion I haven't, have I? Maybe I was following a sketch again. Project Life card, Elvis, gold mirror card must have been my thing at the time. And then this is a flare piece that my lovely friend Moira sent, some little enamel dots. And then I've said, Elvis was a very brave boy when he went for his heart scan. He even helped the other doggies by donating blood for research. Little puffy arrow there. Yeah, oh yeah, so on that occasion they asked if he could give a little extra blood for their research that they do. So yeah, that was a proud day. Pattern paper, pattern paper, pattern paper. All Chamel, I think. Die cut pieces here, layered. 3 little photos of Bod, vellum, chipboard, die cut pieces here, some pearl gems here, little hearts, and then film strip. And I've said Buddy usually appears from nowhere when I run a bath. He is absolutely fascinated by the bubbles. He likes to attack them and eat them. Oh my gosh, he is funny, isn't he? Oh Bod. Okay, pattern paper. Oh, so this is actually, I think this is just plain textured cardstock with a pattern paper added at an angle here, which I really like to do sometimes. That's very tone on tone, isn't it? And then this looks as I've cut this journaling type paper from maybe in a, you know, a 12 by 12. So I've then put the title across the line of that pattern paper there. So that's red glitter chipboard, glitter domes, die cut pieces again here with a puffy heart, and this Be Fabulous piece. Not sure where that came from. Not sure that it was a scrapbooking piece of ephemera, I don't know. Vellum, doilies, 2 doilies, a flare piece with Elvis on, chipboard piece underneath, one of those little hearts again that I obviously had a pack of. What does that say? Can't quite read it myself. Probably cute or something. Woodhouse, puffy, little sticker, a tag here that I've done faux stitching around with some a double, 2 tags, so large tag, small tag, and then I've done twine in each one. Chipboard piece here. And then yeah, that's Elvis. And what have I said? Almost every morning when I wake up, Elvis is asleep at the top of the stairs. Of course, he's already been out and had his breakfast by then, as the boys get up first. So that's my husband and the doggies, and that would have been Elvis and Buddy at the time. And yeah, that was a nice memory, because the doggies, when they get older, they can't run up and down the stairs, of course. Purple, I think this was a pattern, textured cardstock, and then just a cream coloured cardstock with that I've definitely roughed the edges of. This is a busy one, isn't it? So I've got this sheet of pattern paper here at the bottom. I've layered everything towards the bottom right again, filled the corner here. Pattern paper, washi tapes here, puffy stars, sticker, chipboard, washi, puffy stars, little clear sticker there. So these are 4 photos of Bod, 3 by 4, of him trying to steal the logs from the log basket. Wood alphas with a bit of twine threaded around that O there. And then a large wood piece here, and I've added Tim Holtz metal heart star and some puffy stars. And what have I said? I've said we put the log basket back on the hearth, ready for winter. It wasn't too long before Buddy spotted it and went to investigate. He had a little nibble at a log. I wonder if he remembers that one of his favourite pastimes last year was stealing logs and running off. Oh my gosh. So we'd had him about a year at this point, and when we first got him, he used to steal the logs out of the basket and run off with them. At this point he was a bit, I say grown up, bit more grown up. Not entirely grown up, because he still isn't, but I think we'd taught him not to steal the logs and run off with them, but he was still obviously very curious about it. Very busy layout. This is Bath again, so red textured cardstock, gold mirror card, gold glitter card, 4 by 6 photo of me, and this is outside. The Royal Crescent is very famous. If you look it up, you'll know. You probably know already. Very famous architecture of a half circle of homes, and they're all lived in. But one of them is a museum, and it's number 1 Royal Crescent that you can go into. And so that's what we did. And then they had this sedan chair outside and telling you the story of that. So I've got this striking title here with the gold glitter chipboard alpha, and then I filled the corners with bits from that alpha set as well. Gold doily, travel themed pieces here, tassel and a little bit of baker's twine. And I just said that the sedan chairs were a major mode of transport along Bath's steep lanes throughout the 17th and 18th centuries. Strong chair carriers could transport passengers much faster than a carriage. Wow, gosh, hard work. Fun to take a photo in the replica chair. I think they must have been very uncomfortable. And this here is a little, yeah, it's that little mini wood alpha set that I had. For a minute I thought it was cork, but it's not. No, it's not, it's wood. Yeah, striking layout. And then another one along the same sort of theme for the same visit to Bath. This is the Royal Crescent here, so you can, it's hard to get the perspective because it is hard to get the perspective, but that's the very famous row of houses there. So I've done the same thing here but with blue glitter. I've got a blue frame, green patterned paper here. I've done the corners again, haven't I, with these acrylic florals. Photo here 4x6 with just a little bit of layering. Project Life card 4x4, floral button, and then this Tim Holtz metal piece about creativity. That's a lovely layout as well. This is Bud again. It's a green textured cardstock with this camera pattern paper layered on the top. 8x8 pattern paper piece with some punched out circles here from different pattern papers. 2 4x6 photos of Bud. Some glitter domes in little clusters here. Puffy craft. So mixed alpha again, and these lovely flare pieces that Moira sent to me, doggy themed. Puffies. 2 little tags that I've punched out, I think, there. Buddy loves watching the wildlife in the garden. He likes to chase the squirrels out of the apple tree. Punched piece out of gold mirror card here and a little puffy on the top. Oh yeah, so yeah, you have to watch him, otherwise he'd be terrorising the wildlife in the garden. But there's such cute photos of him, actually, really nice photos of him there. Right, this was a little, yeah, I think this is when we went, yeah, I can't remember now, but not sure if it's when we were meeting my parents on the mainland. Red texture cardstock, pattern paper, night sky kind of theme there. Doily tags, glitter gold alpha, I'm pretty sure was Chamel, and I think this paper was Chamel. Thread through both of those there, a little tassel and some baker's twine. Filled corners here with the bits from that gold alpha set. I've done a puffy, chipboard date here, which was Chamel again. Large tag from a packet, faux stitching, 2 puffy hearts. Little camera stamped here and heart stamped here and some little bits stamped here. Buddy really does love travelling on the ferry. He was wagging his tail and looking out for the other dogs even though he wasn't too well. Oh, bless him. So that's that one. This is a pub on the island that is the Propeller Inn, so it's kind of aircraft themed, and it's right next to Bembridge Airport on the island here. Grey textured cardstock, white textured cardstock, that foam grey alpha with 2 wood aeroplanes there. 6x8 pattern paper piece here. 1 4x6 photo of me with my parents and the doggies. Chipboard circle. One of those little acrylic type smiley faces again. Wood camera. Flare piece with a doggy. Project Life card here. Alpha phrase stickers that I've stapled onto the page. A little banner with the date and a Project Life card. Staple again. Staples there as well. So I've added quite a few staples and I'm literally finding it hard to read this writing. We took Mum and Dad to the pub for lunch. Of course, we had to take a photo with the propeller. The pub has been upgraded and is nice. So that's the writing. I don't know if you can see that. And then I've stamped the Propeller in Bembridge there on that little section of the Project Life card. These are Project Life cards as well. Oh, large doily hiding there. So this is Bud again. So this is blue textured cardstock with a large piece of grey textured cardstock and then a smaller piece of teal textured cardstock to create this design. And faux stitching across here. 2 wood leaf pieces here. Blue glittered chipboard alpha. 2 photos of Bud here. Oh, and again, I said before, didn't I, about how I always do the photos like this, and I've done it differently here as well. They're laid on vellum. Well, a lot of the time I do it the other way, but obviously I do it other ways too. Puffy heart. This has been cut out from a 12x12 sheet, I would imagine. Buddy doesn't like damp grass or wet leaves. He tiptoes about as if he's walking on hot coals. He still does that today. This is Elvis. So this is a pattern paper here. Looks like, I would imagine this might have been some kind of Christmas themed pattern paper with that plaid going on there. 6x8 piece of paper here with a bit of washi tape, flare pieces, gold doily, wood slice here, and I've stamped a butterfly onto that and some baker's twine. Tim Holtz metal pieces here. A tag with thread going through it and a bit of washi tape. This 4x6 photo of Elvis barking. Gold, I think this is like an envelope, maybe a Christmas card envelope or something. A bit of washi. Wood deer with some thread, twine going through it. Elvis was really not at all cooperative in getting a photo taken at Martin's Wood. He was very impatient indeed. He just wanted to play. He's obviously, you know, not very happy and showing his displeasure with barking. This is a blue texture cardstock, gold stripe pattern on the top of that, Project Life card, vellum, pattern paper, gold doily, tag, glitter dome pieces, little wood paw, dog house embellishment and 2 paw embellishments, that tiny little wood alpha again, tag, thread, I don't know if I said that already, 2 phrase stickers here, and the title is in craft thickers alpha, and it's just a photo of Buddy there. And this was at the time when we were still, he was a little bit poorly and we were still trying to get him better. We were almost there at this point. It's been a long struggle to get to the bottom of your health issues, but we'll get there. We will not give up, little fella. We will get you well. Bless him. He has had some troubles in his life, but we always make sure he gets looked after properly. Project Life. And that is a very cute photo of a sleeping doggy, isn't it, I have to say. Oh, very striking paper. This, I think, is Chamel pattern paper, the camera. So I've got black and white kind of diagonal stripe pattern paper on the back here. And then layered onto that is this camera paper with, I've used a border strip here, so a branding strip with the hearts. And that was to probably complement the colour of the carpet. So we've got a filled corner here with the washi tape, so flare piece and a puffy heart, another one of those large tags, set an eyelet and baker's twine, and I've done faux stitching again. 4x6 photo of Elvis and Buddy, lovely glitter foam piece here from Chamel, a little bit of that gold washi that I featured up here, and then a little cut apart journaling piece. I've cut out a journaling piece here, and it's been a year since Bud joined our family and filled our hearts with joy. He's such a good boy. I wouldn't say that. Bless him, he is a good boy. Puffy heart. Oh my gosh. Woof Wednesday. Blue textured cardstock, pattern paper laid on top. Use the branding strip again, which is not something I really do that often. So Coast magazine on social media, I think they were asking you to send in your Woof Wednesday photos, and they featured Elvis and Buddy here on their Facebook and Instagram, so I thought I'd document that. Tag here with faux stitching around it, and I've just done the writing, probably exactly what I've just said to you. Yeah, and it's the photo we took when we went to Ventnor Beach in October. So craft thickers title there, 2 wood doggies, a little heart button, UK flag button, stamping, glitter domes in the filled corners here, and stamping as well, so I've created 2 clusters for that, and then a little metal bone there as well. There, can you see that? Where is it? There it is. And then just captured on and the date. And then finally, we've got a double pager here. Hopefully you can see this, and I can remember which way round it went. This way, I believe. So this is CJ Donkey. So this is the Elvis Day that we had in our local village. So we had an Elvis Day where we played all Elvis music, and we had classic cars and things like that. And it was the first Elvis Day that we did. We only did a couple because then the pandemic came along and what have you. We've not done it since then. But yeah, so what happened was our Elvis Day featured in the Donkey Sanctuary newsletter a full page and very funny indeed. Charnford Jack had the best day ever pretending to be Elvis. He was very well behaved, of course. So at that time they were calling him Charnford Jack, but I think someone had made a mistake because his name is Charford Jack, and you hear me talk about him a lot. He's my best boy alongside Elvis, Donkey. So the first time we did our Elvis Day, Elvis was a little bit poorly. I believe he was lame at the time, so he wasn't able to come along. So Charford Jack came along as an Elvis impersonator. So I've done a double page spread, haven't I? Oh my gosh, this warms my heart. Obviously, this was many years ago, 5 years ago, long before I was a volunteer at the sanctuary, but still, you know, very fond of the sanctuary. And we raised money for Friends of the Animals, which is the rescue centre where we got Buddy and Chester from, and also we raised money for the dog sanctuary. So 2 pattern papers, believe the Chamel, little bit of foam glitter pieces there and filled corners. So it's sort of a mirror, isn't it? I've got the 2 Project Life cards here with the journaling. I've got the 2 tags, large tags that I had there with the thread going through and the faux stitching. And then I've got a photo of CJ here, and I've rounded the corners. And I've then got a copy of the article in the magazine that was written about our Elvis Day on there. And then I've got these 2 donkey themed postcards, I think they are. 2 tags facing each other with twine, sticker and a chipboard piece. And then I've got Awesome Adventures in glitter, different alphas, but glitter foam alphas. And then I've got doilies going underneath there that you can just see, hidden doilies. And then 1 chipboard piece here, best day ever. So I don't know if you can see this. If you wanted to read it, you can. It's very funny. Derek, who was the charity manager at the time, he wrote that article, I believe, and it's very funny. I don't know if he's an Elvis fan, but he used lots of Elvis song titles in that, and it's very funny indeed. Oh yeah, chipboard piece here. So I am doing a mirror image, and I've just realised I had that chipboard piece there, but I've also got that one there with the date on. So yeah, very fond memories of CJ there. Look at him, gorgeous boy. And that's it, 31 layouts. So 1 more album to go for 2018. Donkey album, doggies, Buddy, Elvis, Buddy, home, Buddy, friends, because it was a day trip, not a holiday. Friends, home, Elvis, Buddy, Elvis, Buddy, holiday, home, Buddy, home or me, holiday, family, friends, home. Did I say home or family and friends? Home, I think. No, I'm not sure. My day trip to Bath, so it could be just me. Actually, no, that'll be the Helen album. I'm getting myself confused. That'll be the Helen album with my friends. And that's holiday and then holiday. So yeah, 31 layouts, 2018, album 7. The next one I'll show you will be album 8, and that will be the Christmas layouts for 2018. And then that will be all 8 albums of 2018 finished. No repairs to do. I've already had a flip through before I started. And then, like I've said already, the next album is Christmas layouts for 2018. I'm not sure why, but I had a bumper year for layouts for Christmas 2018. And yeah, lots and lots of them. Some created at the end of 2018, some created in 2019, all in one album. And that'll be the next one that I'll show you. So once again, thank you for joining me. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you.